LA Sparks, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you last night and you lost, okay? Because of that second quarter. If it wasn't for that freaking second quarter, I believe that more than likely the New York Liberty would have got defeated by the LA Sparks. But I guess you can call it even. Because, like, what, a week, almost 2 weeks ago, we see the LA Sparks defeat the New York Liberty at their home court in Brooklyn, New York City at the Barclays Center. Okay, by just 2 points. The score was 99 points for the New York Liberty to 101 points for the LA Sparks. Last night, the New York Liberty got their get back because they just defeated the LA Sparks at their home court in Los Angeles, California. Okay, the game concluded with the LA Sparks having 97 points, whereas the New York Liberty had 105 points. Last night was a good game, okay? I really thought the LA Sparks had it in the bag just based on the performance in the first quarter. The New York Liberty, at first, in the first quarter, a lot of times in the first quarter, we see the New York Liberty's offense just looking stale, looking pale. The shots was not falling, okay? Nothing was really going for them until some time, okay? It wasn't until I say like the last 5 minutes of the first quarter, okay, the second half of that quarter is when the New York Liberty kind of finally woke up. But still, it was still to no avail because the LA Sparks came out on top in the first quarter, okay, just by 2 points. The LA Sparks had 30 points, and New York Liberty had 28 points. But again, in that second quarter, it's when the LA Sparks looked a hot mess because they were only able to put up 14 points to the New York Liberty's 22 points. The third quarter comes around, the New York Liberty had 28 points, the LA Sparks had 28 points. But in that fourth and final quarter, the Liberty scored 27 points and the LA Sparks scored 25 points. Overall, the New York Liberty, they had good ball distribution and good points distribution, okay? Meaning the main girls of the freaking New York Liberty, they made sure they put they work in, okay? Again, I understand that Cameron Brink just came back. I don't want to put the blame on her, but also her and Julie Allemand, okay? Julie Allemand was getting on my nerves. She gave us 0 points, but she played for the majority of this game. How do you play for 28 minutes and give us nothing, Julie? I'll wait. Come to the front of the class and explain yourself. Cameron Brink played for quite a few minutes. Okay, again, I understand that she just came back from that injury. She gets more defensively than offensively, but just 2 points. If you ask me, if we had to put the blame on somebody, Julie Alleman and Cameron Brink did not show up with the rent money last night. If they would have just put some in, if they would have each just got at least 7 to 10 plus points, I always say at least just aim for just 10 points. Just give me 10. Okay, as being the main, if you are playing for 15 plus minutes, you should be able to give us 10 points or be that assist maker to give somebody else 10 plus points. Julie Allemand and Cameron Brink did not do that last night, okay? Now let's break down these individual player statistics. Let's start with the winners being the New York Liberty. Jonquel Jones had 21 points, 3 assists, 11 rebounds. She got a double-double. Now Leonie Fibich had 20 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Emmy Messiman had 24 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu had 14 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Natasha Cloud had 11 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Stephanie Talbot had 3 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Marine Johans had 9 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Rebecca Gardner had 3 points, 0 assists, and 2 rebounds. Now let's break down the LA Sparks stat lines. Azurá Stevens had 17 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Rakia Jackson, okay, she always gonna bring it. She had 16 points. She already had 8 points like in the first quarter. Had 3 assists, 7 rebounds. De'Erica Hamby had 21 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. Kelsey Plum had 26 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. And here's Julie Alleman. Again, she played for 28 minutes. She gave us 0 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Ray Burrell had 9 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Cameron Brink had 2 points, 0 assists, 3 rebounds. Okay, she did play for 5 minutes. I felt like it was more than that. Okay, so I guess like we can't put all the blame, but if Cameron Brink has more minutes, she has to be more productive offensively. Julie Van Lowe had 6 points, 1 assist, and 0 rebounds. Again, I really thought that the LA Sparks was going to bring the New York Liberty to their knees. I thought they was going to crumble, okay, like a cookie in a glass of warm milk, but they did not. They prevailed, and they stayed steady, okay? Honestly, I thought like last night I was going to witness the downfall of the New York Liberty because they just got beat by Minnesota. And I believe they just got beat by another team, okay? When the Dallas Wings beat them at the Dallas Wings court, even though it was our home court advantage, I was shocked. I was like, I think we are now witnessing the downfall, the crumbling, okay, of the freaking New York Liberty. They done lost Jalen Sherrod. Brianna Stewart is out due to injury. Who else? I believe Kayla Thornton. It's a lot of pieces that they had last season. Benijah Laney Hamilton, that was very productive for them and getting that 2024 championship, even though they lost. In my opinion, okay, they cheated. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying it. And I was like, without some of those women that they had on their team last season, I believe that more than likely Minnesota, they got it in the bag, guys. I can't wait for the playoffs, for the finals, the semifinals and the finals games. Cause I just know, I just feel it in my bones. I don't want to jinx nobody. I don't want to put it out there, but I'm gonna put it out there. It's like if you want something to happen, put it out in the universe. Something tells me in my bones that the Minnesota Lynx are going to get this championship this season, guys. I believe that the New York Liberty is over with. Okay, even though they barely defeated the LA Sparks last night, yeah, they won by 8 points. Big whoop. 8 points because we didn't have that. All the members of our team was not that productive last night, being the LA Sparks. Again, shout out to the New York Liberty. They did win technically. Okay, I gotta respect it. Okay, dubs in the chat for the New York Liberty, but we will see what will happen to the New York Liberty this season.